Hey everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Midway and I hope you're having a wonderful day because I sure am. And today we're going to be doing another Rush event video. If you watched yesterday's video, you might have a hint of what this is going to be about. But nonetheless, before we get into it, please go ahead and check out Aptoide. If you haven't done so yet, we'll talk more about that at the end of the video. Now let's get into it. So as we are passing levels here on the campaign, which I set up my kind of clearing build, which I talked about in previous videos. If you want to find out more, check out the channel. Let's see what that rush event is, and of course it is the Soul Rush, right? So yesterday I spent, what is it, like 560,000 gems buying tickets for the PAL Rush event, which, yeah, I pretty much just recorded the previous video. You're gonna be seeing this tomorrow, though, or rather the next day after this, whatever. I am rank 2 here, right? So I figured, well, I could also get a very nice rank here on the Soul Rush if I had used my gems on this one instead, right? So now, if I want to get rank 1, I need 125,000 soul points. That is a lot. Let's see how many do I have, right? So I actually currently have 115. Now, how do I have so many? Well, I just saved them up for a long ass time, but also I had about 600 of these little things, the soul crystals, so I used them up and I basically got a lot of the dust for it. So yeah, that's pretty much just it. Now, I also had a lot of stuff to salvage, so I used up all my stuff and I got some more soul, what was it? It's soul dust or soul or whatever. We're gonna be going ahead and using that and seeing what rank we can get, because, well, we might as well participate in this and get some free Skyrider passes, right? So yep, free to play, player advice. Straight up, used no real money here, just obviously spent a lot of time saving up. So what do we want to be leveling up here, right? There's also going to be a video about a little bit of this, right? So obviously I always recommend it to go first and foremost for the combo damage rune over here, the soul. Now, I do already have that one pretty leveled up, and of course, as you get the pink version of things, there's a lot more choices here to be made, right? So obviously this one is always going to be insanely interesting because of the extra boss damage as you get into the pink side of things. Crit damage bonus was nice on its own, and well, now that we have the skill crit damage, it doesn't change too much. It's not the best addition to it. Global defense is bond and boss damage resistance, also very damn nice to progress some stages here on the campaign, which I'm looking to do since I have a little bit of a lower defense stat overall. Global HP and HP regen bonus, insanely good as well. That's why it's level 25. And then we go into the basic attack damage, which is not bad whatsoever. Also one of the best ones. I do need to re-roll it though because yeah, I kind of have not the best enchant on that one, but this one could use some love. Although the skill damage, obviously we don't care much about it. And then let's look at this. Obviously crit rest bonus, decent defenses, pal crit rate, and pal crit damage. We don't really care much about that as an archer. We have the global attack and healing rate at level 30, of course, very damn powerful one. That's why it's so high for us. And finally, we have the counter one as well as the pile damage included onto that, which obviously we do not care much about. So we're going to be resetting this so we get those 500 back. Those obviously do not count for the event, but we're going to be putting them somewhere else because we don't really care about the stats this one gives, right? So first of all, we're going to be getting this to level 30. And why level 30, you ask? Well, maybe simply because everything else is level 30. So I want to kind of keep it even, sort of. I'm going to be getting some HP over here as well, which I'll show you my stats in a second over here, right? So yeah, we do have quite some decent amount of HP. We shifted some of my talent points onto getting some more HP. We were lacking on that side of things for a little while, so the defense is now what's lacking, or rather lagging a little bit behind. So we put some points into everything there, and we are going to be doing a little bit more of that. I want to keep progressing that campaign. I just feel a little bit like it, so we're going to be taking it a little bit higher and getting that to 35. So let's see what my stats are looking like now, right? So we got about 30,000 points there on the defense bonus. That is very damn nice. We can do a little bit more of that as well here if we choose to go for some basic attack damage, although here just getting this to level 35 is also going to be very damn powerful. So we go ahead and check out that attack once again, and that's it. It's now 7,000, or rather 748%, so we also got a lot of percent out of that. And if we go ahead now and leveled up a little bit of this one, right? A combo damage would never be bad, but if we put some more points into the HP and just the region as a whole as well, well, that's going to pretty much use up all our points, and we are also going to get an increase of quite a decent amount onto the HP bonus percent, right? Those are the main stats that I really wanted to care about. There is some values there that are just adding up with all things combined, just having a lot of stats put into the talent side of things, as well as everything else just adding up. Upgrading these bonuses from the souls just makes me a lot more powerful now, right? So obviously, let's go ahead and challenge this once again. We got into the dragons, you know, always the dragons on stage 3 and then the level are usually pretty damn hard, and they are still hitting hard. I'm maybe not using the best build for this, but I did manage to kill it. Obviously, those upgrades are going to be counting, right? So let's go ahead and see what we ended up. First of all, let's grab all these little rewards, which are going to always be damn nice. Those hammers are going to be coming in clutch. Maybe we can do something with them. And then there we go. We go to the rush rankings and we got rank 3. We still need to wait for 5 days, so that might go down quite a little bit because, well, people are pretty stacked up. But nonetheless, if we did stay in rank 3, that is 5 Skyrider passes. I'm assuming it's not going to be the case. I'm assuming I'm going to end up on the top 10 anyways, but that's 3 more, which I really didn't have to spend any amount of money for, right? So that's pretty damn nice. And yeah, I did manage to get enough hammers to go for 1 upgrade here, so might as well go ahead and take that. That is also some more stats, so we can go ahead and check those. There we go. We got some decent across the board overall upgrades after doing this. So yeah, this is pretty much it. I am going to also be going ahead and doing one thing, which you might find out a little bit interesting as well. So I'm going to go ahead and buy the soul selection 2 right here, and I am going to be using it. So I am going to be re-rolling the soul that I showed you over here, right? I don't want to have the global counter damage increase, so I am going to be getting, what is it, the one with the sword. So let me go down, there we go. We are going to be using this one so that we can re-roll this. So it should be the one with the I think it's a sword icon, right? It's gotta give me skill damage. Let's just look for it real quick. If I don't want it, there we go. I think it's skill crit damage. Is it that one? I just want to make sure I don't mess it up. Okay, so I found that obviously it's the skill damage, so we're going to be confirming that, and we are now going to be adding, I think I gotta add this to again, and there we go, we gotta confirm the fusion again, and that should be how this works, right? So let's go ahead and make this one again. I think that's exactly what we need. Otherwise, yeah, let me just check it out real quick. Obviously there's no options over there, and yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna go back to it. Select this one, make it again, confirm the fusion. We're gonna have another one which has global counter damage 6%. So I'm not sure if that's kind of limited to those options, because I got counter damage again, but that's a little bit better. I mean, we have, what is it, 3% over here, whereas this one's 6%. So yeah, I mean, sort of an upgrade. I'm just going to be re-rolling this one, and I am going to be switching it for the other one, right? So I'm going to be putting in the new one, which has a little bit of a better stat. And yeah, well, let's just go ahead and level it up to 15 since we got that basic attack damage out of that. Might as well keep it like that, right? So yeah, nothing too crazy, but it's a little bit of an upgrade. That's how you can try and still get a little bit more powerful once you got everything done, right? But nonetheless, that's pretty much all I got for you today, guys, in this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and now let's look a little bit about Aptoide. Aptoide is basically just like Google Play. You download apps from it onto your Android device, and once you do so and you start playing those apps like Legend of Mushroom through Aptoide, you're going to be able to earn cashbacks that can go from extra 10% all the way up to extra 35% of any amount of money you are spending, right? So check out the screen, picture you're going to be trying to buy this pack, and we are going to be prompted with this screen where we are going to be told how much bonus we are going to be getting out of this purchase, which in turn, once we do have enough of the bonus, we are going to be able to select it in the form of the app coins credits to make the payment for us without actually using our real money. So we can increase this bonus bonus by doing things like using my code, which is going to be down here under the screen as well as the description, and we input that into the Aptoide wallet. Now there's going to be a whole guide down there in the description about how to set the whole thing up on your Android phone as well as on an emulator on your PC. It works on like BlueStacks or Nox or things like that. Just set it up, download Aptoide, download Legend of Mushroom through Aptoide, and then also download the Aptoide wallet from Google Play or whatever. And here you're gonna be able to see how much bonus you currently have accumulated, your purchase history. You're also here going to be able to find where you input the promo code that I talked about. Just put it in there, and that's going to be giving you that extra 5% bonus forever. Just never have to worry about it again. You can also see how much more you need to be spending in order to unlock higher amounts of bonuses in the form of a milestone kind of thing. And then finally, you can see active events going on within the Aptoide wallet, which for a limited time will be increasing the bonus you get in these games in particular from 5 all the way up to 10% for usually about 24 hours, right? So all those things combined, that can net you an extra 35% of anything you are spending in Legend of Mushroom or any other Android game by that matter, right? So you can see how this is going to be very damn helpful to participate in those gachas, where as you spend in order to eventually get whatever you want, you're going to be able to afford more packs for free. So in total, it's going to be reducing the cost of things, right? So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think about the video. And if you got any questions about Aptoide, drop them down below in the comment section. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. See ya.